All right. Finally got those boxes in. You wouldn't believe how long it took me to actually get these in. Ordered this stuff about 2 fortnights ago. That's a month for anyone having trouble with that one, but yeah, I ordered this stuff a while ago, and you know, it's Corona time, so all this took a lot more time than initially anticipated. Let's see if I can't make this look somewhat decent here. Hold on. So this is probably going to mostly be a unboxing video, but also I got some stuff I need to do around the old garage here. I was supposed to do a lot more cleaning before any of this even got here, but you know, setting up, doing all I had to do wasn't exactly the easiest thing. So let's see what we got here. We got sanding kit. We got my die grinder. I got an impact socket set. 60-piece SAE. Oh, I got my tap and die kit in here. Nice. Nut and bolt assortment. Washer assortment. SAE metric long hex key. I don't know what that is. A caulking gun. And a needle scaler. Nice. Don't mind. But don't mind me. I seem to have forgotten a lot of the stuff that I purchased with my own money. So let's see. First we got this this die grinder kit here with 40 grit discs. This is going to be essentially just for the Mustang. Most of the stuff in here is actually for the Mustang, and some of it is also going to be used for the truck as well. We're just restoring some of the frame. There's a lot of light surface rust that I just, you know, don't like to see, so I'll be getting rid of most of that. But the Mustang has a lot of intense frame rust, which will need to be taken care of once I start attacking the body. So there's die grinder, impact set. This is just an impact set. Not really special about that. Just a set of impacts. We got a washer assortment kit here. And then we got the needle scaler. Oil daily or warranty is void. How would they determine that though? So basically these vibrate up and down, and when you have heavy rust or light surface rust, in some of my cases, let me see if I can show you. There we go. Always put your tools back. Yeah, let's see if I can't find me an air hose. Yeah, I got me my air hose here. And then basically, and then that kind of, see if I can't demonstrate on my saw here. It's got some light, well, not really light, but you know. And it kind of abates it, and it makes it easier to sand. This isn't really that prime of an example because this is thin, there's nothing backing it, and this kind of applies pressure to the back of whatever you're applying pressure to. But a handy tool nonetheless, which is now in my drawer. Alrighty, let's see what else we got in Santa's gift basket. We got the instruction manual for that kit. Oh, we got the tap and die. We got the die grinder. I feel like I'll keep this in the box because I don't really need it right now. I'll bust this out probably during one of the Mustang videos. Not sure where to keep this. I'm going to keep this in the cabinet with the other tools. Okay, what else we got? Got a caulking gun. Yeah. Just a simple caulking gun. These things are really expensive over at the... Wow, this is a... This does not want to come out. Does it have like a soft release? So that's like... And it won't come out, and then you soft press it. But if you press it all the way in, it kind of like stays there. Okay, well, let's close this up for easy storage. Now again, a lot of this is on me, but I didn't really plan for any type of storage with this. So a lot of this stuff doesn't really have any place in my garage yet. These wire strippers look kind of trash, but they were $2. Actually, they don't feel that bad. Let's compare them to my wire strippers. If I could find them. Oh, they're over here. Leave it to me to actually put something back and then forget that I put it back. These feel like the actually we can just strip some wire with them. Let's test this cutting action. Okay, the cutters are not that big. At least they're smaller in comparison to these wire cutters over there. Let's see. Wire's not separated. That's not fun. What did I just drop? Alright, got these wires separated. Let's see if we can't, where did I have this? Oh, I think I dropped one of the pegboard screws. Alright, so, let's see. No frayed wires, not at least that I can see. It's pretty okay. And this is just my, dollar store or Walmart one. Well, I can actually see a couple of frayed wires there. 3, in fact. That's just as much as I can see. Actually, I can see a little bit more. But as you can see with the Harbor Freight one, which is actually the cheaper one, there's no frayed wires. I'm actually impressed. So I think I'll keep this one up here and retire this one to the shelf. To the toolbox. That's actually impressive. I did not think. These are the same gauge wire, by the way. This is just speaker wire. They're the exact same wire. One is just copper and the other one is just silver. That's just it. Alrighty. Now, this is something that I'm probably going to use very rarely, but I've always needed in the past. So it's going to come in handy. At least I hope. This cost a decent chunk of money. This set alone cost, I think, somewhere in the neighborhood of... How am I using this? Somewhere in the neighborhood of, I believe, $80? Yeah. Alloy steel. So nice and conveniently packaged. And I love it when they don't put anything up here, because every time they put something up here, kind of like any tool case you buy or any like large socket toolkits that you buy, everything gets messed up really fast. I really hope that's plastic on top of this. Okay, because it was looking mighty cheap there for a second. I kind of almost don't want to open it. Looks really nice the way it is. I kind of would regret doing that. Let's look at something. So if anybody is familiar with like having bolts in their own shop, you're familiar with one of these probably, a thread checker. Tend to keep this around just because I'll be running to Home Depot for a bolt, not have the bolt, don't know where the bolt is, or just, you know, not know what kind of bolt I have. Let's say I have this bolt, right? And I want to check what thread it is. This is probably, I actually don't remember what this is. This might be SAE. You can just take this, go around, check. This is a 3/8 16. And then if I want to cut this, I just go in here and grab the 3/8 16 thread, and I can throw that around a knurl, and then it'll be good. So let's say if they have the 3/8 16th die or tap here, and then you can see it fits and already pretty snug in there because it has to have some cutting force behind it, so it's a little bit oversized, but it'll fit. That's the problem, or that's the thing, I guess. So it'll fit and it'll work properly. So we keep that in there, and now we have a tap and die kit. Any bolts or any through holes get kind of wallered out due to rust or something like that, you have the ability to tap them and make them not trash again. I don't really have a place for all this stuff, like I said. I'm kind of working on building a cabinet in that corner back area over there. Not sure if that's in frame, but that's a project that I'm working on. Hopefully I can build it custom. That way I can do it the entire height of the garage and save some space while I'm at it. Let's get this thread checker back up on the wall before I lose it. Alright, tap and die kit. Impact. Why? Not sure where I'm gonna put this. Might keep this like this, to be honest. 27 inches. Whoa, I mean, fucking centimeters. Whoa. Did not think I'd ever get that size. Instead, I have a shallow 21 and shallow 22, a 17, a 14, and a 10. So these, like, 5 sockets, actually 6 sockets. Yeah, these 6 would probably be the most used. Maybe the 12 would be in there somewhere, but these 7-ish sockets would probably be the ones that I use the most. Here's my rack of my most used sockets. And you can see there's a half. The 10's not on here because, you know, the 10 walks away. You know, it has legs, it likes to walk. But my 19, I believe this is my 22, 3/4, my 21, which is basically my lug nut tool, and my 17, my 16, my 14, 13.5. Yep. And then I just have a full deep socket set because, you know, you can never really have too many of these because they always tend to walk away. And now I have a short set. I have another. Oh, actually, I think I used my last rail right here. But I do have another set of these rails coming in from Harbor Freight. Actually, I think they're here. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to see. I'm going to put these off to the side for now, because I have no use for them right now. But, alright. What else is next? Oh, the last thing in the box is a 1001 box assortment of nuts and bolts. Because, you know, you can never... Oh, my God. Really? That's just mean. Oh wow, okay. I mean, I guess I can't completely fault them for that, but oh man, I'm gonna have to remember editing this. That I gotta do that. This is straight metric. Where's the SAE in this? Oh, okay, yeah, number 6. Okay, they got sheet metal screws, I guess. Are these even nuts? I mean, yeah, they're nuts, but like, I see very little bolts in here. Alright, so the cotter pins are going probably up top. I'm gonna have to remember to really have to remember to fast forward through this. God damn it.
Oh, here we go again, yeah. Oh, here we go again. Let's do it one more time, yeah. Oh, here we go again. Oh, 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 oh. She's in my kitchen with too much heat. She got my flapjack slipping. No matter what I do, she wanna scramble eggs. 3 a.m. and the pot's still stirring. For all I know, she won't simmer till the morning. Going round and round till she gets her way. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, here we go again, yeah. Take my butter, you steal my bread and blow it all on another. You wanna escape me now and roll back again. All I know is that the grease gets better when the skillet's hot, the dish sticks together. You say the cooking's done, but it never ends. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, here we go again, yeah. Oh, here we go again.
That took an inordinate amount of time. So I'm going to put these in here while paint's drying. And hopefully, if I don't obliterate this box, if I obliterate this box, I might actually like end it all. So hopefully I don't do that. Like I trip and fall or something, and all these screws in all of the past, I don't know, 30 minutes down the drain. That'd be tragic. There's only like, there's not even that many nuts in this like box. It's like a few, it's like mostly like screws. I don't really need screws. I need nuts and bolts. Mostly bolts, actually. There goes that. So, on to the heavier box. Not sure what... Okay, not sure what's making this box so damn heavy. I don't really keep track of it on the tracker. I just know what the hell is all this. There's only 3 things in this box. So we've got some cutting oil, which is good for it because, you know, I just got that, it's good because we got that top and die kit. So now we'll have something to lubricate those threads with when we cut them. If and when. Alright, this is what was making this thing so damn heavy. So this is sandblasting media for a sandblaster. If you didn't catch that first part, it's kind of in the name. This is for the sandblaster that is not here yet. For some reason, I ordered this after I bought the sandblaster, and it got here first. Amazing, ain't it? Alright, well, no need to open that up, because I'm not trying to make a gigantic fucking mess yet. And last but not least, what I think I love the most about the things that I bought 2 of these. This is going to last me, hopefully, 10 years? I'm not going to say 10 years. I'm going to say 5 years. This should at least last me 5 years. With two. And the wire that I already have. Unless I'm running some extremely custom application shit, this better not last me, this better not die in, half a year. Jesus. That type of shit. That's the type of shit that make a grown man cry. Look at this. Look at how nice this is. This is speaker wire. Okay, this is 10 watt gauge. I guess that's the lowest they have, 10 gauge. I'm not sure what zip cord is or bell cord. No clue. And then we've got all the way down to 22, 18. I guess they've got different colors because in case you want like a negative and a positive. You got 14 gauge here, 12 gauge here, 16 gauge, 18, and another 20. Why would you need 2 20s? They're both 62 feet, which is pretty good. I would much rather prefer the 16 gauge or the 14 gauge. Where's the 14 gauge? The 14 gauge be 62 feet. I'm not sure why the 20 gauge. I mean, it's thinner wire. Yeah, I get it. That's why it can be longer. But I would have much rather prefer the 16 gauge to be longer. So this is a 100-foot roll of 16 gauge, and I've had this for about a month. But I've already used up about 50 feet of it. So that 5-year estimate has been dramatically cut down, if you couldn't tell. But I haven't been using it much lately though. So maybe, I don't know, depends. I'm gonna give it a new estimate of 2 years maximum before I need to buy a new one, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna have it positioned up here, probably. Gonna move all of this junk. This is sway bar and links for the truck. My truck. I'm gonna put this up here proudly. Presenting there. Right. I really need to get find a solution for the wobbleness of this table, because I use this table a lot now, and it's only been like a week. And I'm already using it a lot more than. I just grabbed the blade, but I cut myself. I'm already using it a lot more than I normally would, so. Well, not normally would, but I'm using it a lot more than, the floor. Because that's what I was using before. I was kind of banging. I was kind of grabbing the hammer and then going up against the floor, just whacking. I don't know. I've done a lot of modifications to it. I've got like a side holster for my hammer here, and I've obviously done pegboard clips, and I've done some side mounting stuff over here. I've got handles on the side to hold like miscellaneous things. I've attached this magnetic light, which is apparently fucking dead, and this top shelf has been really useful. These drawers, I'm slowly filling these out. This is trash. Slowly filling these out. I got my tin snips here. This was right here, a little bit like that, and it was holding my, not those. It was holding these, a little bit like that. These dividers are going in the garbage. But yeah, they've been filled out a little bit. It's being put to use. Got the grinder on here. I don't know if I released this video yet or if it's coming later, but it's coming. I'm really surprised with how good these wires work. Hold on, let me test it on my 16 gauge. By the way, the adjustment knob for the other one was probably at the same tension. I'm actually really impressed, Harbor Freight. Wow. It's cheap, but it's actually pretty fucking decent. Who knows? Time will tell how long that holds up, right? But yeah, as for this video, I think that's about it, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to cut it there because there's gonna be a lot more packages coming in from Harbor Freight. There's a lot more stuff that I need to finalize around here just to get the Mustang project up and running and to finish off my truck. So that's gonna be it for this one.